I'm glad that we are going to the OverRush PH PUGS again. It's always home to everyone, and hopefully, I hope you guys like the schedule. I think this is a pretty solid schedule so far. But in the meantime, let me just fix up a few things. This is number 1 today. I'm not even ready on the pug sheet yet. 3-13-19. This is on Numbani. It's our first game. Gonna be captained here by Chiaki. It's okay. Just don't TOS me. Thank you. Good luck, have fun. It's okay. Oh, then fuck you, Daks. Make sure you know who you're being toxic to, or we being the banhammer. There you go. So let's get into this one. I'm so honestly so confused. I am honestly having flashbacks right now of just the days of having pugs every 3 times. Anyway, here we go. Chiaki, Arctanium, Bannister, Pansit, Kantot. What a great name here for Lone. We got Rotterfak, and finally 3BB coming on in. On the 5th side here for Boblat, Silver Kobold back from his grave and back to his Junkrat. We got Cyber Buddy playing the Tracer again, even with high ping. In the flip side, oh, the defense already able to hold on with the Torbjorn here from Archdaniel. I think the last time I've seen the stats, Archdaniel honestly at the top of the win rate, and Lex I Want Sax is able to hold on with the Torbjorn here, to putting so much pressure. It does seem like in a higher latency environment, the Torbjorn pick gonna be very useful in the first place. Chaos Cruiser gonna be coming on in as well. We got Sacred and we got Flash into our game. So game number 1 right now, trying to make this one work. And here come the health packs, and here comes the action right here, right now. Welcome guys to the OverRush PH PUGS. Pansit Katoto coming on through to the center. On the flip side, it is going to be a brawl away from the point. Interesting, Fire Falcon trying to hammer away. It seems like people are quite rusty. It's a little magnanimous and it's a little, what do you go? It's really sloppy right now coming on. And it's not usually your usual pug session where it's more uncoordinated. It seems like everyone is still trying to learn the ropes. Silver Kobold now with a takedown onto Bannister. Multi-core tossed out by Arctaniel as well. Arctaniel now soaring into the skylines. Pansit Kantot trying to get a few frags. Gets the hook. And here comes the Riptire. Silver Kobold letting it rip. Into the backline it goes. And that's going to be a takedown onto Rotterfak. Lucia a little too far off to getting on out. And yeah, welcome back to Overwatch, guys. Welcome back to having some fun here on Numbani. This time gonna be our hybrid map to start things off. Chiaki though with the tag onto Cyber Buddy. And Lex I Want Sax will be forced to back on out. Numbani, of course, pretty notable in being quite a steamrolling map. Let's see if the red squad can go for the all-in push. But anyway, Chiaki now with the tag onto 1, trying to make this one happen. Trying to keep the defense at the corner. You know, the last time I was able to cast some Overwatch was for the Asia Community Cup, which XX Gaming took home. So yeah, the Koreans showing everyone how it's done. But this time, we Filipinos showing everyone how to have fun. As Numbani gonna be ripped apart here by the Whole Hog from Pansit Kantot. Trying to get a takedown or two. Arctail though onto the Mei. And seems like my voice a little gravelly right now. It's been a little bit. But yeah, so for the week, guys, we are gonna be having this is gonna be our only weekday pug, and with the Apex tournament on Sunday, our session will probably be on the Saturday night, so tune in for that one, as well as keep updated for that one on the page. Sharon now connecting from Fire Falcon to put Kantot to the floor. 3BB though, Dragon Strike into the center. Silver Kobold and Sacred now getting on the board. It seems like we are seeing familiar faces here and born out places. Sacred though has a Transcendence available. 4 ultis ready to go here for the side of Boblat. On the flip side, Bannister gonna be ready to go. We'll have the Primal Rage in just a bit. Flash now, double kill coming his way after the Graviton Surge. Special shoutouts, guys, to Gibo for the resub 4 days ago. Not even streaming, but thank you for Gibo for supporting the stream. Always a pleasure to have Mr. Liab in our access. So yeah, our stats are still there, always being updated, as we do see the Coalescence right now, courtesy of Chiaki. 3BB swapping over to the Ash, and here comes Silver Kobold with the Riptar. Into the center, it goes Pansit Kantot, torn apart immediately. Here comes Bannister though with the Proud Rage, just going for some few punches and kicks, trapped up like the animal that he is, but Silver Kobold gonna get taken down. Looks like the defense able to hold on for quite a while, but Flash right now, high energy, high impact, trying to get the frags or two. Boblat still staying on now into the front line. Right clicks now are abound. Rotterfak Rotterfalk charging things up, and here comes straight BB again. Ash into play, trying to make this one happen. Deadeye now being private here by Cyber Buddy into the backline, but it doesn't get anyone taken down. Grenades now hailing on one more time. 0.01. A dream is a wish that your heart makes, and looks like the defense holding on to the second checkpoint. Good shadow though coming on out from Fire Falcon. Gonna get two, unable to get the charge in time. Contest still coming the way of the blue squad. Graviton Surge now into play, and the defense able to hold on. 0.01 and a dream. What a defensive maneuver here from the side of Lex I Want Sax. Increasingly impressive endeavor right now, but they can go for the ninja. Can Boblat actually get into the backline? Chaos Cruiser forced to back on out. Coalescence available here, and Rotterfalk now holding on with the chance. How did the blue team how are they even able to hold that one up? On the flip side, the red team might be kicking themselves in their foots, as Boblat wasn't able to get enough members in the first place. Still 200 MS. Welcome back to Overwatch things. It's what you expect. Karsen now coming on out here from Rotterfalk, and here we go again. Riptire trying to let it rip. Where will Silvercove bring this one? It seems like the pirate is gonna lose his way. Chaos Cruiser now coming on with the coalescence is gonna be ending. Pansit Canton, perfect hook on the Cyber Buddy. The Bastion trying to get in position, trying to be immobile, but instead gets taken down by the hook instead. Lex, I Want Sax, making this happen. Hey Dax, are these set teams already, or do you still have space? No. Pugs are never set teams. They're always individuals. Again, if you want to join our Pugs, just add up DaxCast1656 and you can join the lobby. We are in Americas right now. Rotterfalk though with a tag onto one. Good shadow here from Fire Falcon, and here comes the charge already, pinning the poor mortar right there. Pansit Katot with the whole hog, pushing everyone back, and the defense actually has been pretty stellar here on the second point of Numbani. It seems like that 0.01 and the dream has really opened things up here for the side of the defense. Curry server coming on in as well. I've seen you in the chat from time to time, so yeah, Curry server coming back into our game. I'll add you in after this round, MSV. Give me a sec, Migs. So yeah, in the meantime, Fire Falcon gonna be touring everyone down through the busway. Rotterfalk though really low, already torn apart by the Bio Orb. Good lob there from Chaos Cruiser. Volleyball might be his prime sport. Chiaki though, good coalescence onto two again, and he has been pretty on point with the bees. Fire Falcon, no shield, can protect him. Lex I Want Sax gonna be bringing in the jazz music as they hold on to the defense here on Numbani by the second checkpoint. Let's remove someone who hasn't played in a while. Mr. Joran right here. 29 days. There you go. MSB, come on in. Go down there. We'll boot up. 200 MS Overwatch versus cheaters on Apex. Basically, it's you play 200 MS Overwatch. Oh shit, I haven't changed the overlay. As I was saying, you play 200 MS Overwatch, or you play 200 MS Apex to try and get things out. Okay, I'll put BJ in, but it doesn't count for him. In also, Americans is dead.
Ready for battle.
Seems like all our nets never got fixed. Seems like all our nets never got fixed, honestly. It's been a toughie, that's for sure. But it is what it is. 200 MS Apex with a chance of cheaters. I'm like same, but I don't mind. If I watch Cyber's perspective, I can feel his lag. It's scary. It's like the Twilight Zone. Yeah, so I don't do that. Like when I see someone lagging really badly, I don't spectate them because it actually shows up on the stream how it works. It shows up on my spectate. Yeah, I'm out though. Thank you, fam. Good luck, son. Peace with the game. Dude, Apex is the way apparently. Peacekeeper, haha. Shut the fuck up. But yeah, Pansit Canton gonna get the first frag on to BJ Dato, taking care of the Tracer. Here comes Lex I Want Sax now coming on Sue. to the high ground. Here they come, the blue squad jumping on down to the point. However, Bannister, good charge, but he actually falls on down into the abyss of Numbani. Chiaki and Arctaniel though getting on the board, but here comes the return of the set here as Boblat keeping this one up. VJ Dato onto the Tracer right now, trying to track on Discord Orb into full effect onto the Moira, but it seems like the tracking just isn't into play. Now the Tracer forced back on out. Silver Cobalt getting close to that Riptide, but can he make it in time? On the flip side, Chaos Cruiser gonna go for the res, unable to get it. Fire Falcon leaving him at the last moment. Mr. Simon just needs to be a little more wary of where his supports are so he can protect him a little better. But in the flip side, here we go. Lexi 1 Sax, 1 minute in, able to get the capture. Yeah, Lexi 1 Sax now gonna be pushing on with the pressure. Again, Chiaki now bringing in the mix of the yellow and the purple. It seems like Jam is the way to go. If you guys have noticed, it seems like the Coalescence is like PB and J. You can make such a good sandwich right now with the Moira. Flash though into the pan, and down he goes, taken care of by Arctaniel. Arctaniel again showing everyone how it's done. He hasn't skipped a beat whatsoever. The pressure is on. Gets the stick on the Silver Cobalt, but he does die along the way. Now VJ Dato trying to do the same. Has a post bomb available, looking to zip on out. And on the flip side, Fire Falcon though, good pin onto Chiaki, taking care of the Moira along the way. Now the Shatter is available, but Pansit Canton of course deals with Sacred in one fell swoop. Rotofact now all alone, trying to skate away, and here comes the Shatter out of nowhere. Bannister right now gonna get the pin in time. Fire Falcon brought along for a ride. I'm gonna take you for a ride, says MVC2. And here comes Silver Cobalt now with a Riptire. But a soundbar here from Rotofact quite early in the first place, gonna get taken down by that one as Silver Cobalt was playing the patience game instead. Boblat now making it rain. Here comes Flash onto the high ground. Allahu Akbar apparently. But a far mercy here between Arctaniel and Chiaki. Gonna be so pesky, gonna be so strong against the composition here from the Red Hand squad. Silver Cobalt will struggle into this fight. 3BB perfect bomb placement as well on the PJ Dato. Flash right now still staying on, and a shadow from Fire Falcon to try and turn things around. Here's the hook, and that's gonna be a good wipe here for the Blue Hand squad. Will this be the end? It seems like Numbani gonna be into the airways of Lexi 1 Sax. Cue the jazz music here, and toot, 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 toot. Dude, do I have that? I gotta cue the jazz music right now. Yeah, I'm gonna put this in the playlist. Yeah, play of the game here, going to Chiaki. Perfect play with the Coalescence, and there you go. That's the game. 9 minutes in. Not really the longest match. No one is captain here for the Blue Hand squad, so yeah, only Arctaniel will be able to get captain score from this one. I'll put the prize in. I love ping. I love our latency issues. But yeah, Sweet Fry and Bannister gonna be showing on up. Gonna have triple tank right now here for the Blue Hand squad. Curry Server Arcane will be on that double support, and Rotofact playing a Genji in the first place. What the fuck is going on? I don't even know anymore. But Umul Gamers on the flip side gonna be playing this 2-2-2 again. They were pretty comfortable in it last time, but it's gonna be a Bastion this time here for Monk Tomas. Interesting approach. Gonna be trying to make this one work, looking to set on up already, and Umul Gamers gonna go for the tear apart play already. Rotofact out in front, slice and dice, Genji Blade gonna get a tag in the bag. Monk Tomas the first to fall. On the flip side, it's Arctaniel now letting it rip so far. MSP with the kill as well. Rotofact and Pansit Canton gonna get the trade on back as well, and Umul Gamers keeping this one up. Here comes the Rodo right now, hook into the kill, Arctaniel tearing him apart, and it seems like we do finally have a game in hand as the defense is able to hold on for now. Arctaniel though ready with the barrage, can he actually turn things around, gonna go for the ultimate, but Pansit Canton able to stay alive. Sweet Fry with a good bubble, too good. So I'm Hitlol keeping this one up. The blue squad still defending at the seams at the corner, trying to make this one happen. Here comes the hook this time, and Monk Tomas swapping things over to the Reaper. Last time he played this, it was quite successful. This time, he is forced to back on out one more time. A brawl onto the point. Here comes the Hulhug, pushing Chiaki back, and that's gonna be him. Dashed on down. Bannister gonna get the pin and the kill. Arctaniel on the flip side with the kill onto Rotofact as well, but the defense still with the advantage. Pansit Canton able to show up with better latency, and I'm Hitlol holding on one more time. Arctaniel hooked up. He's down on the bridge, under the bridge downtown, and that's gonna be another frag going the way of the Blue Hand squad. So what is going on right now? The red team unable to actually get the form that they've been showing up with so far. This time, they're gonna be a little bit on the back foot, trying to actually get a flank or two, potentially with Arctaniel and that Pharah. Vigilance still playing the Moira, interesting enough, not gonna be on his mercy, leaving Arctaniel alone to fend for himself. Now here comes the Genji though from Rotterfap, dashing on back, and the Dragon Blade is ready. Now brawl again, and here comes the Death Blossom at the break. Perfect ultimate here, courtesy of Chiaki. Grab the surge, sucking 2 in. Looks like the tank line already decimated here by Mang Tomas, and he's still looking for more, looking to just sauce things up. Umul Gamers now, first stick taken, and the red squad gonna be able to get the capture here on Eichenwalde. So yeah, here we go. We continue our game here on Eichenwalde. Umul Gamers now finding the form and finding the push that they need. Pansit Katoto on the left-hand side. Gonna get torn apart by the barrage here. But speaking of the barrage, Arctaniel is ready to go. Good turnout play though from the Road Dog. And we have the rally here courtesy of Arcane. Gonna go for the push on in one more time. Shield Bash coming on out. Rotterfap now with a dash. And here comes the blade in hand. Can he actually get any frag? Good dash onto Swarly. Gonna get the kill onto the Zenyatta with some help from Sweet Fry. Gonna get the reset there. I'm hit lol now, gonna just hold on with a Gravity Surge out in front. So the spawn camp in full effect here for the Blue Hand squad. The first point now being contested still, even though it's already gone. And Arctaniel now gonna go for the reigns down in Africa. Perfect barrage onto 2. Umul Gamers able to take advantage of the hubris here of the Blue Hand squad, and that's gonna be them finally getting the open space that they need. Now the real question is, can they keep this up? Rotterfap has swapped things over to a McCree. It seems like the blue squad unable to get the position that they need. They need to get on out. They can't get pelleted by Arctaniel like this. You can see his old progress already go so quickly. But Pansit Kantot getting on the board again. Gonna get a frag now onto Mang Tomas. So the biggest issue here is here comes the Roadhog now down below. Gonna get scored up. Swarly though torn apart by Scrap Gun. Chiaki able to get the trade on back. Here comes the shatter from MSB. And was that an animation cancel that I didn't see? What a play there from MSB. Gonna get a 4 kill with a good stun to set things up. I'm actually curious how that actually happened. It seems like he already got out the shatter in the first place. But yeah, he gets booped around. He goes for a... Oh, it says the opposing Reinhardt goes for the shatter. And it is going to be him getting the counter initiation instead. So the second checkpoint now taken here by the red team. A little less time than the previous round. But at least we have a proper game. Arctaniel though going for the steamroll already. Triple kill going the way of the red team. Chiaki now taking care of his counterpart as well. And I'm hit lol. Just getting more than fragged out. They're really getting torn apart right now by the squad of the Umul Gamers. But anyway, 2 more on the board here for the red team. They do have 2 ultimates ready to go. Mang Tomas and Swarly holding on and trying to get in position one more time. Arctaniel though looking to the right hand side. Here comes the pressure. Sweet Fry trying to stay alive, but that's gonna be him falling along the way. Mang Tomas, another tear apart play. Bannister now looking for a hook and a kill, looking for a pin rather. A Death Blossom though coming on out from Mang Tomas. Gonna go for the frag on out to Bannister. And we see a little piggy here that is named Pansit Kanot. And this little piggy goes wee all the way back to spawn as Umul Gamers gonna be able to get the full capture onto the map. Welcome back, guys. Welcome back to Overwatch. Enjoy your stay, however long or short it is. 3:05 on the board here for the red team. I'm hit lol, really at the brink this time, trying to figure this one out. If you guys have noticed, the stat sheets has been pretty automated. It's pretty much all cleaned up and ready to go. A lot easier on my part, and you can see the stats along the way. I hope you guys have enjoyed the session so far. I feel like, again, we aren't getting the numbers that we did, but I really appreciate it, especially with each and every one of you guys for coming on in, still making the pugs happen. It's always good practice for me to cast and as well bring the community of Philippine Overwatch together. You can meet new friends, you can meet new people, you can just have old flames, and you can have rivalries and fights along the way, whether it's a division or an addition to your social circle. At least you know who you play with and you have a little more fun along the way. Enough about that bullshit. It's gonna be, you know, sweet stuff right there. is really the sense of the community. But now we're looking for some frags instead. Looks like the defense though. You'll be playing a more defensive lineup. If you're looking at the old adage of Overwatch, gonna be Arctane and Mang Tomas playing Junkrat and Bastion. Interesting composition right now. C-Fry, please be relevant. Play new people. Yes. My favorite players like Dinks and Calamitas always flaming new people. C-Fry gonna be onto the Diva right now. Here comes the hook onto Arctaniel. Gonna let it rip. Arctaniel though with a counter kill onto Curry's server. It seems like the grenades posthumously rolling onto the Lucio, and he trips over that one. Always gonna be a pain if you trip over a ball in the first place. Mang Tomas though gonna be onto Bastion right now, trying to get a Terraport play. Pansit Katot with an interesting flank. He decides to go through the back, and now he pays the price. Sentry mode in full effect, and it seems like Omul Gamer is having the perfect Watchtower play so far. Seems like the gateway here just completely defended by the red team. So much pressure being applied by Arctane, Mang Tomas, and Chiaki. Now Arcane gonna get caught by the Zarya. Sweetfire trying to get on back, but it seems like the Diva looking for relevancy when he can't really get the frags that he needs. Interesting, he's not playing the Brigitte. Might be all the changes in the first place. Coalescence though, courtesy of Vigilance, and the Mole Gamers going for the corner. Curry server again caught by the trap and taken out by Arctane. 3 on the board right now here for the offense, and we have a Graviton Surge. Make that the defense, being the offense instead. Spawn cap in full effect. Perfect account ender from Chiaki and Pansit Kantot. Gonna be the icing on the cake here for the side of Football Gamers. Can't wait for MMK to get back together. Oh yeah, open division by the way, PogChamp. Vigilance though, trying to be facing off against his Biotic Orb. It's like when you look at the mirror and you realize you're pretty fucking ugly. But now Arcade trying to get onto the high ground. Here comes Configuration Tap as well as the Reptar. Perfect shot there from Mang Tomas to get the Genji. And it seems like the defense able to hold on. Again, World of Tanks is a different game, but Mang Tomas is playing it still. Good shot though, courtesy of Bannister. And he's trying to make a play versus MSV right now. The truck gonna be turned over. Good nano boost though, courtesy of Rotterfact. And we have a brawl in the hall. I'm hit low now, gonna get 2. And it seems like the counterplay here from Bannister working out in the favor of the Blue Hand Squad. They're going to the point on their favorite sound barrier, and they are going to be able to get a good chunk of the percentage. So good, just basically a turnaround play there. It seems like in OverRush PH, when you go for the overextend, you get punished so quickly and so eagerly because you hang on way too much. Like, that's what I've noticed between the Pugs. It's not a really exceptional execution from the counter initiation, as we do have the blade in hand. I'm hit low now with 3 on the board. Make that a quad, looking for another. Vigilance gonna fade on out, and Arcane giving chase one more time. Will the Moira be able to stay alive? Yes, Chiaki out of nowhere, right 6 connecting, and that's gonna be the Genji falling along the way. And as I was saying, it's just the players here just stay way too long, all the way overextending. You need to know when to disengage, but it seems like fight is the only flight that we know in the OverRush PH community. But for now, the Blue Hand Squad gonna be sticking by the corner. I'm hit low, still staying on. Arctane though making it rain again. Grenades are just rolling around, and 2 on the board now here for the defense. Riptire coming our way. Pansit Kantot though, what is he doing with the whole hog, chasing after a potential Riptire that didn't even come out? Looks like Lone gonna back on out to the right hand side again. Arcane onto the high ground, trying to get as much ult charge as he can, but a little too passive here from the Genji for my liking. I feel like I'm hit low can do a little more with the Nano Blade combination. So now things are swapped over. Arctane gonna be trying to set up a web, as here comes the Widowmaker right now. Gonna be holding on to the sniper rifle. Arcane to the high ground, and that was Arctane expecting a blade that didn't really happen. Mang Tomas though back to the Reaper, and he's close to that Blossom already. Tears apart Bannister, looking for another target, and seems like the Reaper pick here for Mang Tomas, just so comfortable in so many aspects. Now Omul Gamer is gonna drop on down again. Roadhog, of course, is the first focus down. Death Blossom available, but he's unable to get the twirl as Bannister gets a hammer instead. Graviton Surge now on the 4. Coalescence, courtesy of Vigilance as well. Perfect combination here from the Yumi babies. And it's gonna be 5 on the board. Here's Free Fry Baby Diva gonna get staggered on. I'm hit lol again. Just torn apart. Too much violence here going the way of the Blue Hand Squad. Now on the flip side, for the red team, 3 ultimates are available. Arctane, Mang Tomas, and MSV are ready to defend as much as they can with the Blossom, with the Infrasight, as well as the Shatter. Looks like the Infrasight already getting some value right now. Gonna be able to see whatever approach the blue team is gonna go for. Nano Blade? Is this a Nano Blade? No! It's a Nano Reinhardt as well as a singular blade here. Now here comes the Shatter, as well as the Death Blossom. Soundbar from Curry's server, but it seems like the execution here for the Blue Hand Squad a little out of sync. They wanted to go for the blade, but Bannister Bannister either in the way or what the fuck, not really aiming it right. That's gonna be Umol Gamers again defending one more time. So with minute 42 remaining, the blue team might swap things over to a McCree instead. So Arcane gonna decide to frag on out instead of rely on his ultimates in the first place. Good hook though, courtesy Pansit Kantot. Here comes the whole hog again, pushing MSV back. Shiaki though ready with the Graviton Surge. And here comes the bomb from Sweet Fry. Can it actually lead to a kill? Yes it does! Arcane caught at the seams. Unfortunately for the Widowmaker, was way too zoomed in. And when you are too close to the sun, you're gonna get torn apart instead. Bannister with another push right now, trying to make this one happen. I'm hit low, keeping this one up, putting the pressure on, but Chiaki able to stay alive. I love the power play here for the side of Umol Gamers. They know if they can keep their Zarya alive for the next fight, they're gonna have the advantage with 100 energy to boot. Here comes the Brawl already by the bridge, and Shatter connecting onto 2 again. Swarly now really low onto that Mercy, and down he goes. 4 on the board here for the attacking squad, and things look pretty good here for I'm hit low so far. Will this be enough, however? That's gonna be the real question. As a bomb on the inside, Sweet Fry. Interesting use of the bomb. But everyone can just hide on the inside, so it is what it is. I would have rather seen him toss the bomb inside and allow the blue squad to set on up to go for the shatter by the doorway it is. But it is what it is. Here comes the Valkyrie right now from Swarly, playing the pistol instead. Infinite ammo is the way to go. Grab the Surge now, sucking in 2. And there's gonna be a big boop here from Curry Server. But will it actually be enough? I'm hit low, keeping this one up. Can he get another boop onto MSV? No, he's able to stay alive. 8 seconds remaining. Pansit Kadot with a frag onto 1. And he's just holding on, just hiding on the side, trying to get a environmental. But that's gonna be the game here. The red team of Umol Gamers gonna take this one 3-1. Different people, same result, but the red squad just showing a good sense of chemistry along the way. Dude, it's a great name. What all games? Moira Pochi. Moira is the new hotness. Yeah, 38 high energy kills. Is that a joke? Na lang ata since update. No, like how it unpacks. Diba it's like 60 gigabytes on DL. It's so big. I don't know. Last time I DL'd it, my HD became red on my computer. Welcome back to Overwatch. That's all I gotta say, guys. I installed my R6 after I saw 30 GB update right there. Nixer says hi, by the way. Hey. Here we go. For the red hand squad, we got Rain here for the red team. For the blue team's Rain. And here for the red squad, we got Overwatch, still relevant. Thank you for the follow there. Purple Avocado, beautiful name. I love it. What's a purple avocado? Have you ever seen a purple avocado? I think it's a little weird. But anyway, welcome guys to Lijiang Tower. Calaminus already gonna get the first frag, gonna get the second kill, and looks like R6 as well as Apex gonna give him the aim training that he needs. Rain, just able to show up to so far. It's gonna be a pretty good approach here from the Blue Hand squad, and familiar faces, familiar places, and just a lot of, names we are pretty familiar with in the OverRush PH community. So we got Rollerfall, Calamitas, Farfalcon, M3BB, and Milsons on the blue hand side. On the flip side here for the side of Overwatch, still relevant. We got Bannister, Redux, Somi, Billy, Ryuk, and Vigilance. So a pretty stacked roster for both squads so far. A while ago, I love the stacking as well. A lot of chemistry on Eichenwalde, but this time, let's see if all these old guards do still have their skills in them. A leap on in up from Bannister, trying to make the Winston work. Coalescence now coming on from M, and Billy on the right hand side, dashing on in again. He has the blade in hand, and he's gonna go for the cut on the Firepack, and looks like the hammer unable to get rid of the sword, but it's the beam instead. Emma now trying to go face off against Vigilance. A 1v1 between the two. Bannister with a double kill onto that Winston, and Overwatch still relevant, gonna be able to get the flip on back. Looks like we got a game on our hands here, folks. So I do thank everyone who has joined so far, who has left the lobby. Special shout outs to y'all, for especially to I believe Arctaniel having sleep early, Swarly for dropping on Min with Mang Tomas as well for giving him the giggles. And here comes a leap on in from Bannister, stunned up immediately by Calamitous. The McCree trying to tear apart the barrier, and here he goes again with the chase down. Redux on the flip side, gonna be on that Tracer, putting on the pressure. The McCree though gonna turn around, and Calamitous gonna be Redux gonna fall into the water. Big miss. Hello. Are we back? Yes, we're back! Sorry about that, guys. Rendering device error right there. Fucking up my Overwatch and fucking up my OBS. But we are back, Lijiang Tower. The first point on the board here for Rain. Just, after watching Redux fall into the water, that was the show. Billy, though, this time playing the Tracer, gonna get the stick onto him. And so we are back into the action, back into the fun. Good shadow, courtesy of Firefalcon, looking for a kill. Double kill right now here for the defensive squad. It seems like the part of Overwatch still relevant, able to hold on for the time being. Interesting Graviton Surge from Bannister. Near the tail end of his life, he went for the stun. We went for the black hole instead. But in the meantime, Milson's with that full hog coming on over. Rain, trying to keep this one up. Stream is back up, question mark. And here comes a coalescence courtesy of Vigilance. Again, Shadow now. Oh, big EMP here for Waterfalk, looking to combo things up. Vigilance knows this game is over for him. And thank you for the resub right there. It's a cake. 9 months. Thank you, man. Thank you to MSV for confirming that the stream is up. We are back, ladies and gentlemen, and back into our fun. Lijiang Tower has been a pretty hefty back and forth so far. Come. And in the meantime, Rain, gonna be backing on up. They have lost a lot of members into the front line, and it's gonna be easy pickings here for the Red Hand squad to get the point on back. Now let's actually do a little analysis here for the side of Overwatch still relevant. Playing the Hanzo and the Tracer, Billy gonna be pesky into the backline. On the flip side, Redux of course very strong with mid-range characters. He has a Dragon Strike available, gonna be so good to choke out the oncoming Rain squad. On the flip side, of course, Milson's on his Roadhog, gonna get smashed down by Ryuk instead. Here comes the Doomfist now, courtesy of Rotterfalk. Interesting pick, actually playing the Doomfist at this age and day, looking to try and get a punch or two, but the damage isn't there anymore. Deadeye is available here for Calamitous, trying to get into the backline, playing as much hit scan as he can. Milson's now with a hook attempt, and here we go again. Deadeye now being primed, Redux with a triple, make that a quad, perfect play from the Hanzo, and the overtime just taking away. Milson's the only survivor, gonna get blown up by the Tracer. No Bannister with the kill, but Rotterfalk too far off, and that's gonna be the round. Rain. Unable to defend. It's gonna be Overwatch still relevant now, keeping this one up. Back to the fight. Love you too, Cake. 9 months. Welcome to the Sponge Cake Club. Enough of the music. Rofo Mao in 2019. Daks please. Then Dulpog Champ. There, better. There you go. Welcome to Night Market. We're finally back into the game. What the fuck has been going on today, guys? We got a rendering device die, we got numerous DCs, we got numerous break problems, but still, the OverRush PH PUGS community is into this fight. Nwanda, I know that name from somewhere. Gotta remove someone real quick from Barrel Island. There's action going on, we're not even watching it, but it's gonna be a 1-for-1 trade so far. Redux and 3BB playing the Ashes so into this fight, but Sitkatoto going to the point, gonna be playing the Ana, and it seems like the blue squad gonna be whipping out the Ash and the Doomfist. Now 3BB hiding behind the lion, trying to get away from the Sightless from Billy. Sniper Fiesta and 3BB, 3 shots to connect, and that's gonna be a takedown going their way. Firefalcon though bring Ryuk to the abyss. It seems like Overwatch still relevant, not really as relevant as they can be. No Somi still trying to keep this one up, and it's gonna be the Ash now being healed. Vigilance though with a tag onto 3BB, and here comes the Coalescence into play as well. Biotic Grenade though in full effect. Redux and Vigilance getting on the board with 2. Firefalcon now with a shatter, putting Somi to the floor, and that's gonna be Mod swatted down. Firefalcon versus Ryuk. This time Ryuk with a takedown, but Billy is trying to pop off and pop heads. Overwatch still relevant, sipping along, and Night Market gonna get flipped on over to the Red Hand squad instead. I missed you, Nwanda. But damn, Calamitous taking so long that finally he's coming on back. Let's see if he can reconnect as the Nano Boost is available here for Pansit Cantot. Bolas is though coming on out again. Here comes the Brawl Bob coming to the center, and here comes the counter shatter into play. Another Bob though, tossed by Redux, and this is gonna be a later Bob in better position, gonna go for the Gal Guns, and it is gonna be the Butler getting the frags. Orders are clear. Redux gonna get the kills, and team kill going their way. Yeah, another successful defense here for the side of Overwatch, still relevant. In the meantime, I can sub you out for Callum again. So we have the rosters now, courtesy of the Blue Hand Squad. Counter grab here, and a meter strike now into play. Rotterpack looking to get a frag or two, but it just ain't happening. So can we sub? We summon or what? Dude, so many things going on right now, but Pansit Cantot trying to keep the heals going. Here comes the blue team right now, waiting for an opportunity. They're looking to just poke away at the opponent. 3BB though, gonna get healed on up again. Firefalcon now all alone out in front, trying to be the vanguard for his approach, hammering away. Actually gets a swat onto Billy, good shatter onto 4 again. And while Firefalcon not really the most defensive Reinhardt, he's really good at getting those shatters to connect. It is a little bit of timing for him, but when he strikes it right, that's gonna be a wipe going the way of the Blue Hand Squad. Now Billy, gonna be on the tracer, gonna toss the pulse bomb onto the floor. On the flip side, Billy on the right hand side, she can keep things going up. Firefalcon now going for this fire strike again, and the sleep dart doesn't connect here from Pansit Cantot. But Diana all alone, gonna get dynamite up, and that's gonna be the end here for Pansit Cantot. Rotterpack next on the list. Firefalcon gonna get dropped on down. Milson's dying along the way. Emma next on that one, and it is gonna be a really quick flip here from Overwatch, still relevant. When Billy is able to get the position and the pressure that he needs, he's just able to tear everyone apart like the speedster that he is. Here comes a Coalesce is now courtesy of the Red Hand Squad, and that should be Overwatch, still relevant, able to secure this one.
Score 1-2.
PP Peekaboo. A lot of dead people playing. Why don't you play too? Up to. And up the Pansit, lol. Callum can switch with me. There you go. There you go. GGG, you're already in, boy. You're already in. But another one bites the dust potentially here for the Blue Hand Squad. Gonna be blue team trying to make this one happen. Looking to be as potent as can be in the first place. Moving on back to Gardens. Let's see who is going to be taking this one. The Red Squad just 1 point away from victory. On the flip side, what can the blue team do? They have Calamitous back into the roster. Gonna be the McCree again here from Callum. 3BB onto that Pharah. And interesting enough, it's gonna be a triple DPS setup. So one of these guys might swap on over to the off tank. Instead, it seems like just a little bit of the momentum coming the way of Night Market here for the Blue Hand Squad. Still staying onto those 2 DPS. Emondol looking to stay alive. The Mercy zapped on down. Tommy with the rest onto Billy as well. And yeah, Overwatch still relevant, keeping this one up. And that's gonna be a capture here for the side of the Red Hand Squad. Now the pressure is into play again. Billy now hiding on the left. Redux though, good snipe onto Mills and start things off. And we do see a few roll swaps along the way. Not dead yet though. It's not dead yet indeed. Redux now looking for another target, and the bridgeway might be a contesting point here for Bannister, who leaps on in again, looking for the environmental, but he's the one who drops down by mistake. King Kong gonna go all the way down. And do you think that Gurren meat is a delicacy somewhere? Self-destruct now into the air, gets a bomb onto Emon. Rotterfalk DMAC as well. Good shot there from Ryuk, just launching it all the way to sky high. Firefalcon now at the brink, but he gets nano boosted up. So can Rain actually get the flip on back. Charge now coming. Vigilance gonna get squished by that one, but 3 on the board here for the side of Overwatch, still relevant. A res courtesy of Somi onto Vigilance. Ryuk with a reset as well, and seems like the red team is making this one up. I just noticed Daks have the same ping. Yeah, I always have 200 ping if I don't play VPN, and I'm too lazy to turn on my VPN for Pugs anymore. But it is what it is, not a big deal. Deadeye now being pried here by Calamitous, looking for another target. Bannister gonna get stunned up, and that's gonna be the show. The Winston already trying to be a circus hack, and down he goes. Billy next target. Oh, the Blinks are in time here for the Red Tracer. Somi now playing the Valkyrie pistol, and he's been renowned all throughout the community to be able to play the Battle Mercy, but this time he doesn't get any frags. Good pulse bomb though onto Milson's. Emma now the next target here for Zombie, and it's gonna be Emma giving in to his biases. Gonna go for the res, and here comes the pistol play. No, never mind. The staff is actually gonna keep on keeping on, and Rain playing more defensively, and will decide to keep up the defense of the point. I mean, keep up the offense and the pressure on the point. You're gonna be able to get the flip on back as well. Now 2 on the board here for the Blue Hand Squad. 3v good snipe onto Ryuk as well. And again, the Bridgeway gonna be a contesting point here. But it seems like it's gonna be the toll gates of Rain instead of the side of Overwatch. Still relevant, trying to keep this one up. Firefalcon though, with the fire strike attempt. Rotterfalk now gonna go for the micro missiles as well. Calamitous, good stun onto Billy. And that's gonna be the show here for the Red Tracer and his endeavors. Now, can Overwatch still relevant actually be relevant into this fight? The Nano Boost is available here for Milsons, trying to keep this one up and trying to keep the heals going. On the flip side, Rotterfalk just standing here and taking it, feeding a little bit of ult charge potentially to Redux as well as the Tracer. Self-destruct now into the middle line, not gonna get anything, just way too high up the rooftop, able to defend Diana. Now Evan zipping along, Billy though with a frag onto one, Redux good snipe onto Evan as well, but he's gonna drop on down to the boop of Rotterfalk. Now Calamitous trying to turn things around, Firefalcon again with the shatter, does connect onto 2, Somi trying to stay alive, gets the reds in time, and that's gonna be a pin here from Firefalcon, might be the show so far, gonna be a takedown there from Bannister, and Nixer just giving the haha, honestly laughing about that one, able to stay alive. Can anyone from the blue squad get back to the point? Perfect stick onto Evan. Billy now sealing the deal here. Rotterfalk with a frag on back. But that's the show. Wilson's gonna fall down though. Able to stay alive, but this will be the red team taking that one 3-1. Good fight overall. A lot of things happening yet though along the way, but a good fight overall here on Lijiang Tower.
Surrender to my will. Fire its will. Meteor strike.
Third Moira Pochi of the day. What the fuck is going on? Why is everyone getting tossed into the water? That's the real question. That is the real question. Here for the red squad. What's their name? Bacchus Buddies. The Bacchus Buddies are back. And Redux and Calamitous, of course, the perfect pair that is the Medium. So MSV, Milsons, Billy, Rotterfalk, Firefalcon, Visions versus Bannister, Pansit Cantot, Redux, Calamitous, Nuwanda, and Curry Server. Nakapag-load na kayo. Yeah. Ba't sa akin? Stuck ako sa load. Only PH not, guys. Ayan na. Okay. I guess no reset is required. Let's go into this one. All good? Yeah, okay. We good. Map number 4, Rialto. Gonna be our meeting point this time. So here for the side of the blue squad, we got t.tv/Billy_1. Not a geek, but a gamer. Here for the red squad. Oh shit, I can't actually put that in the sheet because that's gonna mess up the autos. Here for the side of the blue team, the red team, we got the Bacchus Buddies back in full force. I kinda miss it actually. Yeah, MSV into the game. We got Milsons. There's Billy playing as well. Rotterfalk gonna be on that Genji. Firefalcon with a Lucio and Vigilance to top things off on the Moira. On the flip side, Bannister gonna be coming on in. Pansit Cantot on the Road Dog, of course. Redux, we got Calamitous. There's Nuwanda, you're playing the Zenyatta. No wonder indeed, as that's gonna be a good discard warm onto Rotterfalk. Gonna take care of the Genji first and foremost. Easy pickings here for the side of the red squad. The Curry Server gonna be finishing things off, gonna be on to the Ana this time. On the flip side, 3 kills already here for the side of the Bacchus Buddies. They're just running everyone over. Billy gonna be trying to play the Winston, but it just isn't gonna happen. Here comes the frag, courtesy of Bannister. No! Bannister able to stay alive, Calamitous, and he's gonna be able to take mop up onto Vigilance instead. Now the payload coming close here to the plaza, and Pansit Cantot is gonna be on to this push. Rather fact though, gonna go pop the deflect in the first place. MSV taking it up again. Good move though, courtesy of Fire Falcon. It seems like the Lucio is gonna be the front line. And down he goes. Calamitous gonna get the punish play instead. A little miscommunication here for the side of Not a Geek but a Gamer. It seems like Calamitous is just able to tear everyone apart with that Genji. Bannister though dropping on down after the primal. What even happened there to Mr. Winston? That's gonna him falling, but still the red team able to get the capture. Shout out to Falk with the reset as well. And it's gonna be the Blue Squad backing on out. But here comes the Dragon Blade now. Courtesy of Calamitous. Looking to dash, looking to slice. Fire Falcon and Vigilance. No! Vigilance able to make that one happen. I see. What happened to the Red Monk? I see. Nah, I'm not gonna josh him for that one. But in the end, this is gonna be the Red Squad now holding on. MSV out in front. Redux still good snipe onto Billy again. It seems like Billy hasn't really been able to get the sidelines that he needs. Now Coles is here, courtesy of Vigilance, trying to keep this one up. Wilson's though, grabbing the surge into play, looking to suck everyone in, and Curry Server is target. Fire Falcon now Sandbar into play as well, and Calamitous dashing on to the right hand side, but only one frag here for the side of Not a Geek but the Gamer, trying to make this one happen. MSV looking to play in the front lines, but Calamitous just dashing on down again. Now here comes another dash, and Calamitous in full force. This is the usual Calam that we see, no end love, trying to make this one happen. Vigilance out in front, and down he goes again. Now the Bacchus buddies just having proper chemistry and showing with so much energy so far. They're able to tear everyone apart. Billy though, good snipe onto Bannister, and here he comes into the front line. But Redux, of course, all the way in the back, lets the snipe, and that's the really strong dynamic duo of the Bacchus buddies in full force. Callum in the front, causing chaos. Redux in the back, getting the snipe. Vigilance now with a frag onto Callum. It seems like the deflect ineffective against the Moira. Now we have a blade in hand for Otterfuck. Gets a cut on Nwanda. Curry Server next on the list. Always wants to see some chopped Curry. And this is gonna be Not a Geek, but a Gamer able to hold on again. A bubble shield now put up here by Bannister. He has a Prime Rage available, but Sinkatot still staying on the Roadhog. What the red team does have is they do have a lot of damage potential, a Discord Orb, a Bio Grenade, a Hook, and a Sniper, all very good at setting the tide in your favor. Bacchus buddies now trying to keep this one up, but Vigilance again catching out Calamitous for a ride. And it seems like Not a Geek but a Gamer is just playing close instead, trying to get the frag onto the Genji, but with too much focus on the Genji, they're gonna get punished for this with Bannister rampaging on the Winston. Vigilance is focused down and taken down. Here comes MSP getting booped around. The payload now close to the second checkpoint. This might be it. Billy again hooked on up, and that's gonna be the show here. The Red Squad, 4 minutes 20 on the board. Gonna be a pot session so far. Fire Falcon though dashed on down again. Switch strike completely connecting. Milson's now back on his signature Roadhog, and we will see the duel between Lone and Milsons one more time. With Callum loving this, can use Milsons as an ult battery. Milsons on the flip side loving playing the Roadhog, and that's gonna be a hook onto Pansit Katot, who shows up out of nowhere. It seems like Milsons wasn't really expecting that one, and the Bacchus buddies getting the push that they need. MSB now discorded on up, and Bannister again applying the pressure in the front line. Sandbar now courtesy of Fire Falcon, and Billy back on his signature Tracer. All the way in the back, causing chaos. The one, the force to go for the trance, and it seems like Bacchus buddies is gonna go for the push with it instead. Whole Hog now into play here from Pansit Kantot, and Bannister hooked on up by Milsons this time. Can Milsons actually get the frag that he needs? No! His ultimate gets cancelled! Billy 1_1, Not a Geek but a Gamer, trying to go to the left hand side, but this is gonna be still the Bacchus buddies getting 4, make that 5 on the board. Now things look dire here for the defensive squadron. They're gonna lose their hands up by the end, and on the flip side, Calamitous is ready with the blade. The Nano Boost, it was into play already by Curry Server, so the Hero Blade is gonna be the only defining factor here for the side of Bacchus buddies. Can they keep this one up? Here comes Calamitous on the left hand side. We do see MSP though dropping on, gonna leap on to the point itself. Milson's interesting enough playing the Torbjorn instead, getting some good sidelines with the turret, getting a bunch of damage along the way. Now Overlord is popped, shotgun play, gonna go for the scrap as much as possible, but still 2 on the board here for the offensive squadron. Now can the blue team stall things out? MSP putting up the bubble shield, but 3 now down here for the side of the defense. Vigilance on the right, MSP in the middle, and here comes the Biorb into play, leap on into the payload. Billy onto that Tracer really low, trying to blink on that, trying to recall, but it just isn't happening. That's the Red Squad getting the full capture with a good time back on the board.
Score 0-3. Switching sides.
Yeah, it is what it is. I wonder if we're gonna get another Moira Pochi again this time, guys. But yeah, this is gonna be Bacchus buddies now defending against the side of Not a Geek by Gamer. MSV Milson's Billy, Rotherfalk, Firefang, and Vigilance might want to swap things over to a little more comfortable picks, or at least more impactful, because even though Billy has a high caliber on that DPS, especially on that Widowmaker, it's just not enough if he's not getting the frags onto the Genji. They have to train backlines. This is a situation where you pick apart the weaker links of your opponents and just go with the Cascade instead. On the flip side, for the Red Squad, it seems like their whole composition was very damage-oriented, and it did work out on the attack, but now on the defense might be a little dangerous as they're more so, more so the reacting instead of being the proactive one into the upcoming fights. Now the real question is, can Bannister swap onto the Reinhardt be enough in the first place? Here for the side of the blue team, we got MSV playing the Winston. Milsons might swap on over to the Roadhog, or can even play the Torbjorn, might be pesky enough in the first place. Billy though, gonna be pairing alongside Rotherfalk, gonna be a Widowmaker as well as a Genji. Billy not edgy enough, perhaps not getting enough value there out of the Widow. He did show up with the Tracer, however, and seems like that was gonna be enough to turn aside. We do have a Brigitte though for Firefalcon. Interesting. Gonna be playing the Engineer, Bannister and Pansit Cantot looking for the environmental, but just isn't happening as of the moment. Firefalcon able to stay on. Here comes the turret now. Milson setting things up, and it's gonna be the two Lindholms trying to make this one happen. And the Brigitte back into the fight, and MSV, good leap on in into the back. Where's Callum in all of this? Facing off against Billy, trying to be a pest against the Widowmaker. Billy though able to go back on the inside, and Bannister with the takedown onto Milsons as well. Yeah, the Torbjorn pick might not be the best. He might be able to wait on with the Molten Core. Good turnaround play there from Calamitous, just dissuading Billy from getting the shot. 5 HP now, and a Dream gets the med back, and Pansit Cantot with a double kill so far. Rotherfalk though back into the fight, and this has been a struggle here for not a geek but a gamer. They've been stuck by the first corner between the first minute, but finally they're getting the frags that they need. And the moment they're set up by the payload, it's gonna be a little bit of a peskier time here for the side of Back's buddies to actually defend this one. Redux though gonna get tagged down by Billy. Infosight now primed here by the blue hand side, getting the information that they need. They move on over to the plaza, setting on up to the right hand side. Interesting turret placement here by Milsons, looking to make this one happen, looking to pellet as much damage as he can. Now here comes MSV, back to the high ground. Pansit Cantot on the left, Curry Server though with a counter tag on to the turret. Now without the turret, it's going to be a tough find here for Milsons to get more damage done. Nana boost though into play, Bannister swinging away, that's going to be the Torbjorn falling. And we have the blade available here for the side of not a geek but a gamer. But a perfect whole hog here from Pansit Cantot, just putting everyone to the corner, pushing everyone all the way back, and even taking care of the Genji along the way. This might be a good scrap gun shot here from Pansit Cantot. MSV though leaping on out to 13 on the clock left. Now the real question is, how will the Blue Squad play this? They don't have the Molten Core anymore. They do have the Blade, but they do pop the Whole Hog here. I mean, the Prime Rage pretty early for the side of MSP. Now he's getting battered, and Bruce has no HP but a Dream, and he even helps out in taking care of Rotherfalk. But Calamitous has the Blade in hand, and when you give Calamitous the Blade, it's pretty much a win condition going your way. 2 on the board here for Back's buddies. Rotherfalk playing the hero, trying to get the Dragon Blade on out, but the Wanda gonna respond in kind with a Sound Barrier instead. Now, not a geek but a gamer. A minute and 37 on the clock. They might want to swap things over to an off-tank turn. Dude, yawn is life. But anyway, the corner now being contested here by Firefalcon, and seems like CQC might be the way to go. Can MSV actually get some value here with the Winston after the Primal Rage was failed? Bannister though with a charge on in, it just runs over the turret. It's like stepping on your kid's Legos. Big shatter here from Bannister, gonna get 3. Perfect timing now from the red hand squad. And in the meantime, Rotherfalk just letting it rain. Billy now double kill going his way, and a good flank here. Gonna be the receptionist of the demise of the red hand squad. Now, good turnaround play here from not a geek but the gamer, but the fight isn't over yet. Redux versus Billy right now. Good heals courtesy of Curry Server. Here comes Rotherfalk though coming on over, and the machine gun play is going to be enough to take care of the Blue Widowmaker. Now Rotherfalk trying to get rid of Redux. Can Vigilance get the res on back? No, he doesn't have it, so instead it's going to be Valkyrie time. The flight of the Valkyries just flying along. Rotherfalk again with a concussive shot. Half a minute remaining though. Can the blue team make this one happen? Firefalcon macing away, but Sitkatot knows this fight is over. Already went for the 8,000 DPI and a Dream. Huhag was tossed on out, and here comes the payload pushing on in again. Good Molten Core here from Milsons, very strong on the lower part. It seems like the Torbjorn wasn't able to get enough value out of that one though, as the red squad deciding to go to the back line, and we will have another point activated here for the side of Not a Geek but a Gamer. Two ultimates are available here for the Blue Hand squad. Billy though gonna pop the infra side, and he has had a good amount of uptime here for the infra side, allowing his team to make decisions with the knowledge in hand. Redux though doesn't need any kind of information, looks up in the sky, spots at the Mercy, and shoots down those wings. Now coming on over to the second checkpoint of Rialto. This corner, not really the best for the Widowmaker, but everywhere else is a pretty decent experience. It seems like a rocket barrage though from Rotterfuck gonna take care of Curry Server, so not much heals here for the defending Strahd into the next 15 seconds. Now can Diana make it back in time? The Wanda might want to go for the ferry, but instead playing the defense, spots out the turret. Milson spooked around, but Bannister is gonna fall. Molten Core right now zoning things out, and that's gonna be even the Lucian dying to the hand of the Torbjorn. Where is this Milson's coming from? Using his short stature to sneak around the base, sneak around the boxes. A Dragon Blade now from Callum, but this time it's gonna be all heroics. Oh, the Nano Boost coming on out from Curry Server, quite clutch. Can this be Back's buddy holding on? Sambar even tossed on out, and even at the brink, Back's buddies, it seemed like the blue team had that one in the bag, but Calamitous ripping that one up, and everyone else just running through the metal detector to get the steal. Solid effort there from the Back's buddies. Redux and Calamitous, the DPS duo, really showing on up today. A minute and 15 remaining. Still a triple DPS composition here for the side of
We still need you.
Geek but a Gamer. Billy though, sniping this time. Gonna be onto the Hanzo. A lot more frontline. Can go for some flicks, and Storm Arrow is gonna be potent in CQC in the first place. A minute remaining though, and MSV has decided to play the Wrecking Ball instead. Interesting approach. Gonna bowl on over to the high ground. Pile Driver might connect, and here we go with the slam again. Fire Grenade though, coming on over to MSV again. And Vigilance still staying on the left. Where is the payload in all of this? All the way on the left hand side. Good shadow though from Bannister, and Callum able to slice and dice, gets 2 on the board. Now this is a crucial fight here for Back's buddies, because they were able to charge up the Dragon Blade in favor of giving up the Earth Shatter. So really all eyes gonna be on Calamitous into this next fight. On the flip side, Disruption is going to be the name of the game here for Not a Geek but a Gamer. So Fire Falcon and Rotterfuck have to be on stun duty, and Vigilance has to be up in the air to stay alive. Now what can Billy do here? He's on the left, looking to go for the lunge. Vigilance gonna pop the Valkyrie early, knows he needs to go for the touch, gonna fly around instead. Here comes MC now, gonna go for the Pile Driver, will connect onto 2, but the mines are still halfway away. Overtime now ticking away, Vigilance able to stay alive on the inside. Pansit Katot actually dropping on down, big mistake there from Lone, but here comes Kalam now dashing into the air. Where is the Nano Boost? No! MSB gonna get a kill on the Curry Server, and the dash on into the lava instead. Who cares about that lava, says Calamitous, and he pays the price. But you know who else who plays? Redux now, double kill. Vigilance though, out of nowhere, pistol play into play, and it's gonna be Not a Geek but a Gamer trying to take care of that last Reinhardt. But the stagger still in the favor of the red hand squad. Pansit Kantot out in front. They need to take care of the rolldown quickly before the Calamitous as well as Diana come on back. Good Nano Boost now onto Pansit Kantot. Pile Driver connecting onto absolutely no one, but MSV has the mines available. Not a Geek but a Gamer now keeping this one up, trying to get that second checkpoint, but Redux good snipe onto Milsons. He swapped on over to the Soldier 76, and he pays the price for it as he runs into a straight line. Billy though, good melee on the Redux. Here comes the Sandbar now, courtesy of the Wanda, and seems like the Back's buddies just zoning them out. Overtime almost ticked away, but MSV back into this one and is in position. Curry Server might be the target here, but Rotterfuck and Billy already dropping on down. Whole Hog now pushing everyone. Zoning deals in full effect. Where is the rescue from Vigilance? Can he actually make it out? Valkyrie pop, but down. Pop goes the Weasel, and pop goes the Angel. The only one left is MSB, and that's gonna be the show. The Red Squad taking that one 3-1. You just got outclassed.
Play of the game.
That's actually pretty funny. Mr. Mungho, thanks Mungho. Shots Mungho for showing up. GG. Yeah, let's talk about that one later. So we'll see if we can actually get a few more games. Play of the game is we don't play goats at all. We almost never play goats unless it's really the roster for a 3-3, like if the players all play tank and support. But we pretty much never play goats, and that's our biggest and funnest thing in the PUG region. Like, you get those tryhards at WTFOW. Shoutouts to them, by the way. Always love them. They've always played GOATs. You see tournaments, they always play GOATs. Not here in OverRush. We play 2-2-2, and that is the standard. I don't force this though. We get a few. They are allowed to play GOATs if you really want to. But in the end, people just want to have fun, play DPS, play tank, and play support. And here we go. So King's Row gonna be our next match here in the OverRush PH PUGS. Rotterfalcon can be on that. Genji alongside Redux on the Widowmaker. But Hapa looking for the pin, and he catches Milsons alongside him. Counterpin now courtesy of Milsons. Hapa gets torn apart. Pansin Katot onto the Zarya. So welcome to King's Row. Ryan Zaryas are the pairing. No GOATs whatsoever. We're playing it classic, guys. We have him creep from Calamitous. Redux though. Good snipe onto Billy. Looking for another target. Cheddar Cheese on the high ground. Vigilance gonna be on that Moira. Fading on out instead. And seems like admin team are really unable to actually get the form that they need. Hofpa playing too much with a gamble, and he got torn apart instead. Please don't ban me, says Rotterfalcon. Yeah, here we go. 5:42 on the clock already. Rotterfalcon, another tag. Good reflect onto Calamitous. Hofpa trying to get on out. Pansit Katot looking to stay alive as well. Now it seems like the Red Squad having a little bit of the advantage here with the tank line, and it is going to be a snowball due to that one. Hofpa really needs to get back in position and protect his team along the way. Billy and Calamitous, when enabled, can just frag out all into the fight. Good. Look at that. The clips here from Billy. He already tears apart Redux, goes into the back of Rotterfalcon with the recall, and he helps out Vigilance to get the kill. Now, admin team just skulking around. Billy gonna go to the left-hand side. Vigilance is ready with the Coalescence, and so far today, we've been getting Moira Pochis like cake. Redux, though, trying to make this one happen. Gets a snipe onto Billy to shut down the backline offensive. Double beams coming on out from both Vigilance as well as Firefalcon. But Deadeye being primed. Chiaki Graviton Surge ending. Shadow now connecting on to one. But here comes the Wanda with a good Transcendence. Banned if win. Keeping up the push. The corner now being contested here by Hofpa. And an angry glowing Reinhardt. Gonna be scary. Such good in the front line. And he gets two. But can he stay alive? He gets hopped up. Rotterfalcon chased down. Firefalcon. Chiaki though putting to the corner. And that's gonna be a timeout for you, mister, as Billy now with a tag onto Milsons to even up the odds. Admin team finally getting the numbers that they need. Perfect play there from Hoffa playing in the front line. Billy gets a stick onto Chiaki as well. And this is going to be admin team finally holding on. No one's getting banned today. 4:13 left here for the Red Hand Squad. On the flip side, we have the Dragon Blade available here for Rotterfalcon. He's trying to get in position, trying to find the form, and trying to find the sightlines that he needs in the first place. A few shortcuts now tossed on out again and again. Here comes the Red Squad now by the corner, and we see a flurry of balls along the way. Milsons though brawling against Hofpa. Here comes the Shatter now putting the Red Reinhardt to the floor, and it is gonna be the blue team swinging the momentum in their failure. It's like a pendulum swinging, but it's now holding on to the blue hand side. Admin team keeping up the fight and making this one happen. Chiaki and Redux though, double kill going their way. Hofpa still staying out in front. And can admin team actually keep this one up? They lost their Moira in that fight. Very, very dangerous. Don't have too much heals into this one. But Shadow now coming on from Milsons into the backline. Cheddar Cheese to the floor. And we see a blade in hand from Rotterfalcon. Double Gravitons into play as well. Calamitous now. Deadeye being primed, but is unable to get any kills. Using it instead to go for the insta reload. Hofpa though giving chase. Gonna go for the brawl inside the head of Rotterfalcon though. Good deflect, and Firefalcon just sucking the life of the grandpa. So in the end, banned if win and admin team just trading pretty evenly. But in a situation like this, it's the defense who does get the first foothold, but the offense getting the overall advantage. Spawn advantage also in favor of the red team so far. Biorb now gonna be tossed out as well. It just bounces around again and again and again. Billy though ready with the pulse bomb into play. Now can admin team keep this one up? It's gonna be Bilidos flanking along, looking for the stick, gets it onto the Hanzo, and down he goes. Redux getting a special delivery into that one. Numbani the next target. Big energy here. 3 on the board right now here for the Blue Hand Squad. Vigilance with the Coalesces at hand as well, but they don't need it as admin team finally getting the positioning that they need. No one getting staggered, no one getting picked off early. They're playing like a team, and it shows. So far so good here for the Blue Hand Squad. They have actually elapsed 3 minutes on the defense. They even take care of the bigger target first. Redux and Rotterfalcon torn apart at the seams. Now Rotterfalcon forced to back on out. Billy just trying to keep this one up. Here comes the Fire Strike toss as well, and Calamitous going for the frags into this one. Now the real question is, can these 3 ultimates here from admin team make the difference that they need? On the flip side, Chiaki, Farafakun, and Nuwanda ready with 3 ults as well. Rotterfak is close to the blade, and let's see Hafa in action one more time. Last time he did this, the Nano Boost was into play. Dragon Blade now courtesy of Rotterfak, and he gets torn apart immediately. What can the red team do? It seems like they're not getting the initiation that they need. That first part of King's Row, it was Milsis and Chiaki just setting things up, and Redux and Rotterfak knocking things down. Now I like this, Rotterfak swapping over to the Sombra instead. Redux has been a little more potent than the Rotterfak so far, so he's gonna be playing more of the utility, going for the silence, and these can be big frags along the way. Kalam is almost actually getting the shot onto Rotterfak right beside him. Very dangerous right now. Kalam though stand on up. Will this be enough here? Admin team needs to save the McCree, but down he goes. Redux now Dragon Strike into play. Billy putting on the pressure in the backline. Good clip onto the Hanzo as the Transcendence is out of range. Stick now connecting onto Nwanda. Looks like he's gonna be reading another kind of book. One clip onto Firefalcon, and this is Billy just rampaging into the backline, giving chase onto Chiaki. Fight's over. Gonna take a break by the pub. Cheers. Love the cavalries here. So far so good now for admin team. A minute remaining here on the defense. Milsons really needs to be wise with the shatter, because this might be the last shatter he can get normally into this fight. Now he goes for the slam into the backline. Vigilance almost really falls there. No, he's actually able to stay alive. The fade keeps him up in time, and just the peel there courtesy of the Reinhardt gonna be enough. Hafba again, a force to be reckoned with when he's now boosted up. Good poop though from Nwanda to keep himself alive, and this is gonna be admin team still staying on. Milsons has swapped on over though to the Wrecking Ball, but Redux gonna get staggered. Pansit Cantot gonna go for the Gravity Surge as well onto 2 Coalescence here from Firefalcon, able to keep his team alive, and that's going to be the Zarya falling along the way. Gravity Surge now onto 2 again, and McCree of Calamitous next on the board. 10 seconds remaining. Here comes the Wrecking Ball now bowling on over, trying to get the pins that he needs. Hapa though looking to stay alive, and this time he can't defend the corridor because he doesn't have the juice that he needs. Now Hafa still hammering away, getting some good damage done. He's close to the shatter, and if one player can actually turn the tides in the favor of admin team, it's gonna be this Reinhardt. If he can stay alive, perfect fire grenade there from Cheddar Cheese, and he keeps Hafa alive. Stellar stuff here from the Ana. Can he actually get the nano boost in time? Admin team again gonna go for the push. Sleep Dart doesn't get hit, but here comes the nano boost right now. Here comes Hafa again into the fight, swinging away. Chiaki now with the frag onto himself, and that's gonna be the show here for the Blue Hand squad. Cheddar Cheese keeping everyone topped up. Fire grenade completely clutch, and Hafa able to stay on.
Score 0 to 1.
What is that sandbag formation I see in front of me?
No. Oh yeah, you know what? Diba I'm holding a torch, so I burnt it twice, the prompt.
Good job. You're
Because
amazing.
this circle is the light that I'm just like,
Good job, Claire. But you know what else? Who else did a good job? Our admin, our owner, our OverRush PH master, Cheddar Cheese. So efficient and so good with the Ana heals along the way. 12 seconds on the clock right now, and I would really admit, guys, today hasn't been my best day in casting. It's really been a while since I've done a solo cast of this caliber, and you know, I think I got a little used to the breaks, but now no breaks here. Back to King's Row. We will have Hafa and Pansit Cantot again forming the backbone, which is the front line of the Blue Hand squad. Cheddar Cheese is time playing the Zenyatta.
In 30 seconds.
My phone? Yeah, sure, whatever. So what if banned if win? What can he actually do? I mean, if they win, they will get banned by Cheddar Cheese. But if they lose, they will be sad. So it's a lose-lose situation here for the Red Hand squad. And now Firefalcon gonna be coming on back to his main role, gonna be on to that main tank, putting himself in the front line. This is gonna be a single healer composition. No, never mind. Nelson's gonna be playing the pseudo DPS. Gonna be the Zenyatta instead. Gonna have a little more utility to help Redux along the way. But maybe putting Nelson's on a third tank and putting Rotterfak on a second support might be a little better here for the Red Hand squad. But as is just a suggestion, they can play whatever they want. And Rotterfak now showing up in the Doomfist, and down he goes immediately. The problem with playing the Doomfist as of the moment is you just don't have enough survivability as you did, because the abilities are a little more off cooldown, that kind of peg. I mean on cooldown rather, because they're not ready to go after you use them. Calamitous though getting torn apart, and Chiaki with the beam. Good fire strike there for Firefalcon as well, and Bandit Win now able to hold on by the Statue of Mandata. Now, peace and love is the biggest tragedy of them all, as we did see this robot sniper, the robot healer rather, get sniped up here on King's Row. But this time, Cheddar Cheese trying to get revenge for his foul, but no Rotterfuck into the back line again, looking for a frag or two. Calamdus though, letting it rip with a pulse rifle, and here comes admin team going to the right-hand side. Grab the surge though from Chiaki, trying to make a play, but down he goes again. Hafba able to get the swings. Here comes Numbani to the left-hand side, looking for a med pack, but it seems like it's Hotel California. It's a lovely place to die right there, as Hafba, another good swing onto Numbani. Admin team now, second tick taken, and this should be the first point captured here by the Blue Hand squad. So there you go, gonna get on the board. Bandit win. Keeping this one up though, looking to get in position one again. Rotterfuck gonna go on over to the left hand side, gonna be ready with that Doofus. Gonna be looking to go for a quick low rollout. Calamdus though, tactical visor to get a quick low zone and get some space here for the side of admin team. But they are losing some members, and what is that? That's actually Calamdus playing a little bit of Apex in Overwatch. Redux though, double kill. This isn't the same kind of tracking, and with the projectiles a little bit quicker, it doesn't arch on down too much. Rotterfuck though giving chase to Billy, and the size 6 time, no, it's a melee rather, but gets the frag instead. So Bandit win now, able to hold on for the time being. A dangerous scenario for them though, as the second checkpoint is pretty precarious here, especially with their composition. But now Rotterfuck again looking for the fight, gonna get the bubble, but there you go. That's really the Doomfist and his lack of survivability that really puts him out of the meta so far. Haffa now still staying out in front. Grab the surge now onto the book, into the front line. Here comes a trance as well, and Wilson's trying to keep his team topped up, but Numbani has already falling after the nano boost, so it's up to Firefalcon to make a play. But Haffa gonna be showing him how it's done, as alongside Pansit Canton, the front line here for the side of admin team, just tearing everyone apart. Calamdus again looking for the flank. Billy gonna put on the pressure, avoiding the rocket punch along the way, allowing Pansit Canton instead to tank that one up. Where's the meteor strike? There it goes, and that's gonna be everyone going for the execution play. A state of execution as you will. Now 3:42 on the clock. Looks like silence is gonna fall into the battlefield so far. It's a little hush, but Firefalcon now looking for another fight. But this is gonna be a bad spot here for the Red Reinhardt, and down he goes. Tactical visor now for the zone again, but Redux now quick on the trigger finger, and the Storm Arrows connect onto the Soldier 76. Can anyone from the red team make it back to the point? Shadow now connecting from Haffa, but someone else needs to get on, because that's gonna be the Zarya falling. Rotterfuck keeping the point alive, but someone needs to get back. He actually leaves the point for a little bit. 0.08 right there. Cheddar Cheese too late though with the Transcendence, so this time not as clutch as he can be onto that Ana. Admin team forced to back on that, as this fight is gonna go for the long haul. Rotterfuck even getting the stagger there onto that Zenyatta, catching Cheddar Cheese up for a surprise. But for now, Band a win. 3 minutes on the clock on this defense. A hard task, but still doable in this day and age. Cheddar Cheese though swapping things over, gonna be onto the Brigitte this time. Firefalcon still staying on by the middle, and here comes Calamdus looking for the flank, but down he goes. Uppercut out of nowhere, Shoryuken ripping off his head. Now, we haven't really been talking about Billy so much, but he has been quite a pest to deal with. But this time, it's gonna be Numbani and Wilson's keeping up the tracking and forcing the Tracer back. Rialto turns around and gets tased on down by the Pulse Pistols. Chiaki now looking for some energy, but the Pulse Bomb doesn't really connect. So it seems like admin team running out of tricks. They have been read so far by the Red Hand squad, knowing how the Tracer plays, knowing how to play alongside their Doomfist, and now they do have to deal with an opposing Doomfist instead. Speaking of Doomfist, gonna be Billy versus Rotterfuck in the backline. Can the punch connect? And oh, Rotterfuck still going for it. Interesting approach. This might be him just getting punished instead. Very dangerous. So many clips though. Milson's now putting on the pressure. Recall. A lot of space though being made by Billy, and it's gonna be Milson's getting a frag on back. So a 5v5 scenario, maybe, just maybe, it would have been better if he just left the Tracer alone. But in all of this, gonna be the advantage for the Red Squad so far. Perfect Graviton Surge into the Shatter. What a play there from the Red Hat Squad to protect their backline. And this is gonna be Band if win, going for the Transcendence as well. Now the thing to note is the Red Squad has decided to use their ultimates early. A minute 30 on the clock. They are gonna have a little bit more time to charge things up for the last fight later on. But Wilson's in a bad spot, trying to stay alive. He's gonna be caught out of position, was able to keep himself in a good spot. Now Billy, Pulse Bomb available, trying to get into the backline again, looking for the stick, goes for that one, goes for the Hail Mary toss, but Firefalcon is gonna be tanky enough to keep himself in the fight. Now, the good thing here for the side of Band If Win is they do have their lines in place, but Billy looking for the C9, Redux playing the bodyguard. It seems like the Red Squad already know not the C9 so far. Farfalcon though, really low, needs to keep up. Meteor Strike now coming out from both Doomfist, and the backline decimated by Billy. He gets 3 on the board, Calamus cleaning on up. Admin team now just gonna wipe the floor, and that was just a small mistake there for the Red Hand Squad. They didn't back out early from the front line, they didn't commit too much in the front. Billy with a jiggle, and a great way to end King's Row.
Play of the game.
They're gonna go on over to Calamitous, and you can see the value from the Meteor Strike as well as the Pulse Pistols. Billy just cleans on up with one spray, and that's the show. So the real question is that gonna be the end of the Pugs? Our next session, of course, is gonna be on Saturday potentially, because we do have an Apex tournament on Sunday. So again, if you guys do need a little more information about the Apex tournament, feel free to hit me up, as I'm just so happy we've gotten the plays aboard with the funding and everything. But we'll see how we can do it logistically. But yeah, it's time, guys. It's time. Last one gonna be Paris for our games. Paris. Ooh la la. We were able to feature it in the Asian Community Cup, which Bridge and Kit Fox casted. Me and John Gold did the early games because he had a bedtime before Overwatch League and everything else. But yeah. We got Firefalcon, we got Pancit Canton, we got Billy. There's Redux. We have Cheddar Cheese and Nuwanda. On the flip side, here for the Red Squad, we got Hoffa. We have Milsons. Gonna be on the support this time. Calamitous on a Bastion, interesting enough. Rotterfalk coming on over. So yeah, double Shamadas, potentially. Chiaki, of course, can be a little pesky, and now he's been with one of his best buds. Gonna be Vigilance alongside him. So here for the Blue Squad, we got the Baguette team. Here for the Red Squad, we got the Croissant team. Ho ho ho. Croissant. That's how the French say it. I feel like I'm butchering the pronunciation a bit, but it is what it is. Team Baguette on the blue, Team Croissant on the red. Let's get underway through the restaurant into this fight. So welcome, guys, to Paris. Gonna be an interesting fight so far. Redux though gonna get tagged onto one, but Calamus able to get the trade on back instead. Now the real question is, how will the red team play this when we're there two of you? Surprise, surprise, says the Blue Squad. They get to catch on up. Billy though just being pressed into the backline, and I like the use of Billy here, of using as much of the map as he can. He's trying to go all the way in the back, just being a pest. Oh, but he gets sniped by Calamitous. Big hit with the headshot, and Croissant gonna get the two-man advantage. Here they come to the point. Cheddar Cheese all alone. Hotel reservations not gonna be seen. That's gonna be the first take potentially taken here by the Red Squad. But the Redux now trying to tear them apart. Gonna be on that Reaper this time. Billy is nowhere to be seen. And it seems like Team Baguette easily giving that one up. Croissant is a little more clustered and able to get the capture. Now here we go again. Croissant now gonna go for the push. Billy though already really low, needs to get topped up, gets a orb, and get some heals from Cheddar Cheese. Now Redux gonna swap things over back on his signature hero, gonna be onto the Ash, ready to go with Bob at the seams. Now the real question is, how will the Blue Squad defend this in the face of the overwhelming ult advantage of the red team? It's gonna be a counter shot. No, Firefalcon dies before he gets the hammer down, and that's gonna be Pancit Canton next on the board. Rotterfalk even with dash on in onto 2, taking care of the support line. Croissant now 5 on the board. The only one left is Billy. He gets grabbed on up before he dies. And yeah, quick, easy, clean. Croissant showing us the dark side of the moon right here. Just the crescent in full bloom. Solid effort right now from the Red Hand Squad.
Switching sides.
That was a very quick round. Is this a speed run? Is this a speed run? That is the real question. Just round number 1 go so quickly. But yeah. The real question is, will anyone play the piano? I'm interested to see that. I want to see the complete theatrics into play. But I'm a little unfortunate that we lost the first half of the VOD, but it is what it is. Daks is done quick. No, it's completely opposite. Big time bank equals sad face. Big time bank is the worst. For a spectator, big time bank is the worst. Due to the fact that there's this downtime again in between. And if both teams are pretty evenly matched at, you know, attacking and defending, aka shit at defense and good at attack, the time banks just keep going and going. We get all these menus, we get all these rounds, and it's just a little more tiring because our momentum breaks in the first place. Just fight for him. No, like, you don't get shit back when you fight anyway.
Yeah, I don't have a spare.
Unfortunate. But anyway, that's enough about Claire and her don't starve troubles. We're gonna see the troubles here for the side of Baguette, because they don't really have as much time as their counterpart already. At the start, perhaps Farfalcon trying to check the bakery, look on what's on sale, look what's fresh, and it seems like Baguette is gonna be on the board. Now here comes to the left hand side. Interesting use of the high ground here from Farfalcon, but no one really follow him. A stun attempt, a pin attempt, not gonna go out this way, but Redux now with a frag onto one. Now going on over to the Hanzo. He's looking for a target or two, spots out Milsons, gets a tag in the bag. And Redux has really been feeling it so far. Calamitous as well, but now the defense is losing members left, right, and center. Vigilance now keeping this one up, and Windows update trying to restart my computer while I'm streaming. Redux though, double kill going the way of the side of Baguette again. The Hanzo just putting on a show with the arrows, and it is gonna be the blue hand squad now with the first tick on the board.
He died.
Gonna be a solid effort right here. Don't you have a touchdown right beside your base?
No.
Yeah, why you bully me? Rotafak being bullied right now. It's so easy to kill a Doomfist, just so close and so in to the enemy lines. Now moving on over to the mansion. Let's see if Team Baguette can make this one happen. Storm Arrows now being tossed on that, and Dragon Strike is available as well. Farfalcon though through to the center, and the one gonna go over to the left hand side. Here comes Farfalcon now, trying to get the stun on the Rotterfalk, but again, it's gonna be the Hafpa getting the trade on back. So for the now, the red team still in this fight. Good chatter on to 3, putting everyone on the floor. Looks like everyone is just awed on down by the beauty of the statue and the beauty of the postmom as Billy gets a flank on out. He takes care of the Reinhardt, and the first tick now taken by the attacking squadron. Baguette keeping this one up. Just gonna be as long as they can. Speaking of length, it's Vigilance and his long ass beam. The Moira now trying to keep this one up, but Billy has the nano boost into play. And what's scarier than a one clip tracer? It's a one clip nano boosted tracer. 2 on the board. Hoppa gonna fall, and a palm imperative taking the advance tree as he takes care of Chiaki as well. The pulse bomb doesn't get a kill though as Rotterfalk dashes on back. Here comes the shields, but down he will go. No, never mind. Beat the strike into play, but giving up progress instead. Redux all the way in the back. Good positioning from the Hanzo, playing the sniper as he is. Milson's trying to get the kill on back, and it's gonna be a 1-for-1 trade. Grabbing the surge now through to the center, and here comes the dragon as well. And at the end of this, at the end of all this action, Croissant able to defend. They get the staggers on, and that kill from Milsons to Billy, really turning the tides in the favor of the defense. But now they do lose Doomfist again, so the blue squad can get back into form, get back into formation, and can get back into this fight quickly. A pile driver now, courtesy of Hoffa, gonna go for the pressure onto Pansit Canton. The Zarya backing on out with the Biorb into play again. Fire grenade now onto 2. Farfalcon with the tag onto Vigilance. The hammer swings, the hammer toils, and he gets a pulse bomb again. It seems like the Tracers have been so pesky so far. They've been like gnats, just swatting away, trying to get as much blood as they can, but Croissant and Baguette right now, oh, Redux out of nowhere gonna take care of Calamitous. That was just a pretty out of nowhere moment, but in the end, this is gonna be the attacking squadron now 1 tick away from victory. 1 tick away rather from going over to the next round. On the flip side, the red team does have the nano boost available, can toss it over to Calamitous, or potentially even Chiaki or Rotterfalk into the next one. Biorb now through the center, gonna be bouncing along, no one can eat that, and everyone takes the damage instead. Good ult charge here for Vigilance. You can see how fast he maximizes it, and he's so efficient with the biotic orbs in the first place. Post from now coming on out. Dragon Strike into the center as well. Doomfist now gonna get nano boosted up, and Rotterfalk gets the punch onto Pasit Canton. Farfalcon though, not one to be left behind. Gonna get a Sambar, gonna get the nano boost. A lot of assistance here for the pink Reinhardt, but it's gonna be Baguette now swinging away at the fences. Milsons though, high ground taken, half a buy grenade up. Where's the buy grenade here from Milsons? Gets the tag onto the front line, and that's gonna be Farfalcon falling. But Redux, a triple kill again going his way. Milsons know it's his time is up. His time is now. Calamitous next on the board. zipping along, being a pest, gonna get shot down by Redux instead. Now next on the list, Vigilance, gonna get staggered along. Rotterfak now dashing on in, running the best couture. The Wrecking Ball and the D.Va though back into the fight, and Chiaki with an interesting swap. Gonna be playing the D.Va instead, playing the DM as much as possible, eating up those orbs, eating up the bullets, and potentially eating up the Bio Grenade as well. Now Firefalcon though, good shatter onto the tank line, takes care of Papa, Chiaki D-Meg, and that's him falling on down as well. Calamitous now the only one left, gonna get swiped around. And yeah, another round here for the Blues and the Red Squad. The Blue team though, not as much time, around 3 or 4 minutes here for the Blue Hand Squad. I wish this was HLC instead with these blind bunks. Maybe. HLC is too Redux favored. Better yet, let's draw for the stream. No, please don't. Try your best, guys. See, so this is the problem now. I have 9 more minutes to deal with. So 2 CP, really the longest one to actually try and play in the first place. But for now, I feel like this is a little incomplete, like the stage part. That they should have background music for her. HLC is the map of what? For the common man. For the masses. The communists. Revolution. I see. Very Chinese. Interesting. I understand one of the people right here. For Lacerate map. Dude. Paris screams Burgis. So this is the map completely opposite of HLC. Let's see right now, in the fashionable streets of Paris, we got Calamitous hiding on over to the right hand side, playing the Tracer, looking to get into the back line, looking Fire Falcon, and here we go, letting it rip, distraction into play. Calamitous now trying to tear the Reinhardt apart, but the armor and the health bar just a little too much in the first place. But the first 2 on the board right now are Rotterfak and Chiaki. Looks like the police station gonna be calling 911 instead. Here comes Croissant, gonna go for the Hail Mary Fireside, connecting onto Fire Falcon. And yeah, Team Croissant keeping this one up. 2:40 on the clock right now for the Blue Hand Squad. It's Billy trying to play hero, and it might be him getting to become a 0 instead. Gets trapped up, and that's the worst way to go. Rotterfak taking care of the sitting duck. For the Red Squad, defending again, still keeping up the Junkrat here for Xant. Calamitous though all the way in the back, just being a pest as much as possible. Calamitous though first frag onto Cheddar Cheese already. Vigilance with the kill onto Nawanda as well. Rotterfak next on the board, and Team Baguette just really struggling to get through to the opposite side. Now the biggest thing is Billy and Calamitous having this sort of peace treaty so far. They really haven't been dealing with each other. Rotterfak though hiding, and it's even easier to kill him down. So Team Baguette gonna decide to play the spawn camp instead. Get rid of the Junkrat from the equation, but at the same time they get rid of the Tracer of the equation. So Croissant needs to actually go for the push on in to try and make this one happen. The ultimate's already here for the side of the defense, but Redux again, turnaround is fair play. He gets the headshot to connect, completely on point. We've been seeing it all day here on Paris. Anyway, Baguette now coming on through the streets, grabbing the search, second run win, and this is gonna be Cheddar Cheese trying to go for the Coalescence, but valiantly he does it, valiantly he falls. Vigilance now, triple kill going his way, looking for a 4th. Redux now, next target on the list by Orb, making that one happen. And we have seen so many Moira play of the games today, and looks like Croissant putting another one on the board. What is with Moira nowadays, guys? It seems like it's been the choice of like pub thumping and just getting the heals and having the auto aim in the first place. Really needs to get a shutdown. And I feel like this is really inclined to the fact that not many people play D.Va anymore. Not really taking care of the bio orbs, not really taking care of, you know, putting the pressure on in CQC. The Moira can just get in the face and keep the heals going. But now 43 seconds on the clock here for the Blue Hand Squad. They do have 3 ultimates ready to go. Billy looking for a pulse one, potentially onto Milsons. But look at that, sidestepping his way to victory. Nahafa gonna get a special delivery from the back. Billy looking for the sneaky play, but it just doesn't happen. Redux though, Storm Arrows Prime, Sleep Dart though, connecting from Milsons, and the Nano Boost is available. Nahafa has already fallen. Is this actually a Coalescence with the Nano Boost? Yes it is! It's gonna be the glow, feel the glow, love the glow. Rotterfak, a double kill with the Reptile as well, and Team Croissant right now looking to be in form. But Redux again, just uncontested, getting these frags. Storm Arrows easily getting the connection. Calamitous looking for the takedown of the Redux. 6 HP and a dream. Can Calam get the kill? Yes, he can. But Croissant right now, a 2v1 scenario. Looks like Billy just watching, waiting. Pansit Katot gonna get the frag instead. First tick now taken. Can the Red Squad actually get on back? Can Croissant defend their bakery and the hotel? No, it isn't. We're gonna get half a minute back on the board here for the Blue Hand Squad. So Team Baguette though, gonna have a little bit of a hard time because they're on as well as their Hanzo. Not really having the best spawn. Back spawns into play. Goes to sticks though. Rotterfuck gonna said goodbye, and we have the sorry as well. So yeah, the two Tracers gonna have a piece really into that one. Recon out tossed out here by Billy. Firefalcon though gets the pin onto Vigi. Redux with a good snipe onto Calamitous as well. And over time, now gonna be ticking away. But 3 on the board right now here for the attacking squad. Chiaki grabs on Surge. Desperation time. Rotterfuck gonna be on the brig. But he gets into the middle of the Dragon. Not the best positioning there for the Brigitte. And down he goes. Firefalcon and Redux again on the board. First tick now taken. Calamitous trying to play the hero. Has had enough of Redux. And here comes Hoffa going for the roll on over again. But a good pin here for Firefalcon. Knows exactly how the rotation works and makes that one happen. Billy though, pressure onto Diana. Turn around here from Milsons, and the last time they tangled like this, it was a double kill coming the way of each of them. But Firefalcon and Billy now getting on the board again. Here comes the coalescence from Vigilance going for the beam. Gets the stun. Oh, he down for the count. Chiaki flying along again, but that's gonna be a diva just falling from grace. Looks like this stream is over as the Blue Squad gonna get the next hit coming on by. But we still will have another round here for the Red Squad because they have 6:18 on the clock. A long match here in Paris. A long time bank. And we are here for the long haul, guys. The last game of our OverRush PH PUGS right now has been a pretty hype one between the blue and the red team here on Paris. Let's see which one's better. Will it be Croissant or will it be Baguette? 6 minutes. Oh boy. I can't wait. Smile.
Oh, I forgot the coffee.
What? Oh no, I'm pretty awake, and you know, this is pretty much the last one. And before we get steamrolled, and it doesn't last a lot long. You gotta have a little more faith. You gotta have a little more faith in yourself, Firefalcon. But you know what I really want to see? No one has played the piano for me all throughout the stream. So come on, show me. Sonata, someone, anyone. Okay, I guess it's time for me to play the saddest song on the piano. Just pretending I'm Beethoven here. Gonna be whipping out my 5th symphony. Gonna be blind and deaf, or is it deaf and blind, or something. He just had disabilities. And anyway, I feel the music in me. I'm just trying, babe. I'm sorry I can't be like a musician like you. So amazing. But anyway, you know what else is amazing, guys? 6:17 on the clock here for the red team. A big time bank. They can go for the steamroll already, but Billy on the right hand side getting taken care of by Milsons and Vigilance. Recall forced out pretty early, so Team Baguette gonna be trying to play this a little safe. Chiaki though, target already for the Tracer. Blink on by instead. The two Reinhardts have really had tunnel vision between each other and really focusing Hound to face off against one another. I love this rivalry between Hoffa and Firefalcon, but Chiaki and Hoffa again on the board. And here comes the steamroll from Croissant already, just taking care of the front, taking care of the middle, and now taking care. No, never mind. Firefalcon with the hero play. He gets two, but a bad spot for him as Rotterfuck does spots out the bi-grenaded up Reinhardt, and that's gonna be the show right there. Croissant now, second tick, taken already, looking for another, and we get the capture here for the red team. 3 points right now with 6 minutes on the clock. So for the Baguette, look to set on up again. They are close to the shatter. They are gonna come close to the post bomb as well, but it might be, if the blue team really wants to defend this, it has to be a break of a treaty. Billy and Calamitous need to face off against each other to allow the blue squad a chance of the swing, because the 5v5 scenario not really working that way. But Redux now getting on the board, spots out the Ana, and that's a big pick here for the side of Baguette. Gonna be taking a while for the Ana to come on back, and interesting that Croissant is still trying to force this. They don't have as much heals as they can. Vigilance though with the frag into the pesky Tracer. But yeah, Croissant already losing this fight. Gonna back on out. Interesting fate from Vigilance. Gonna smash into the corner instead. Chiaki and Vigilance, of course, keeping each other alive. Best buds all throughout. But Vigilance now left to fend for herself, looking for the fade jump. Doesn't get it. And he's gonna go for the turnaround play. Coalescence into the biotic orb. And the one that's torn apart. What a play here from Vigilance. A double kill right now. Far back and though good shatter to turn things around. And even with the sneaky smart plays there from Vigilance, with the Moira, Fire Falcon just smashes the ground and is able to get the stun to allow Redux to get a triple kill along the way. Steam Baguette, good counterplay there. Let's watch that one again actually. Just a shatter there from Fire Falcon, mopping everyone up. A good Dragon Strike from Redux as well. Even the Nano boosted Reinhardt was no match for the Fury of the Dragon. But the Red Squad has 4:25 on the clock, so a lot of time for this one. But they're trying to figure out what kind of composition they can actually go for the steamroll in. Now, interesting to note that Baguette is playing a Bastion on the right-hand side. Billy waiting for the opportunity to strike. We do see Reinhardt though to the floor, and kind of now spotting out Billy all the way to the corner. Now, the problem here for the Tracer is he can't really snipe. He can get in position, but the moment he gets close, he's gonna get torn apart by the Hanzo and the Bastion. So Team Croissant, checking their options, trying to figure out what's the best way to come to the point. Chiaki deciding that the best path is the one straight lined, go for the least distance, and there you go, gets punished for it. Because when you go for the path that has the most resistance, even though it's the quickest distance, it's just a little too hard sometimes and you can't take it. Team Baguette now, looking really good here on the point. Making this Bastion pick work has been quite pesky so far, just being a bit of a nuisance along the way. And in the meantime, Redux hopping around, trying to be a pest, trying to be a little bit of a ninja, looking for some parkour training perhaps, as Team Baguette is keeping this one up. Really big takeaways here from this map right now. The headshots from Redux have been pretty on point. Billy and Calamitas, while not facing off it against each other, have been so strong in the backlines. And Fire Falcon and Alpha able to go for the turnaround plays. But I feel like right now MVP would be going to Vigilance and his big brain with the Moira in the first place. Now Croissant 4 on the board. Doesn't even need the Moira along the way. The only one left is Fire Falcon, and this Reinhardt really at his last legs. The Nano boost now running on down. The Dragon Strike here courtesy of Redux, and the one the next coming on over to the point. Can the Lucius stay alive? No, yes, he can. I felt like the tracking was gonna come, but Chiaki able to whiff it at the end. Hoffman now staying out in front, but a second tick taken. A Nano boost now going the way of the Red Reinhardt again, going for the ball. Pansit Cantot gonna be on that Winston, but Rotterfact with a tag on to Billy. Now the Storm Arrows being tossed out again. Croissant now 2 kills on the board, looking for another one. Redux looking to outflank and outmaneuver Rotterfact, but this Hanzo off going away in the way of Redux again. Where is Billy? He has tank mode available, and Firefang and Pansit Cantot really need to keep the contest going. But the Winston off the point, and here comes Billy right now, rolling on over, trying to get the cannon shots that he needs, but Chiaki out in front again. But that might have been enough time here for the blue team to defend. Here comes Cheddar Cheese now, just walking on over, hobbling with Diana. Fire Falcon as well as the Dragon here from Redux trying to stay alive. But things look dire here for the Blue Hand Squad. They only have Billy and Fire Falcon left. Billy zipping along. Fire Falcon almost torn apart. Good recall though from Billy to get on back to get the contest just in time. Now Team Baguette close to the Prime Rage, so that can be their next win condition if they don't leave a point at all. Numbani is still staying on, and Redux now with a frag onto one. Storm House tossed on out. Rotterfact can die into that one. Billy also taking care of Vigilance, and things look good here for Team Baguette. They're getting the numbers that they need. They get the hefty tank line that they need, but still 2 on the board here for the attack. Pansit Cantot now. Primal Rage is popped. Looking for the punches, looking for the kicks. Someone needs to defend here for the Red Hand Squad, and we do see it as we have the Diva being flung on over to the opposite side. Now, minute and 10 now for Croissant. They are running out of time, and this might be a bad scenario right now here for the attacking squad. They only have the pulse available, but they are going to get the Nano Shatter as well as the Coalescence. So, it is a situation where they need to hang back a little bit, wait on for an ultimate or two before counter-initiating when their ultimates are ready. But here they go. Counter-initiation in full effect. They tag out Fire Falcon. Perfect pick onto the Hammond. Takes care of the roly-poly Oli motion. Pansit Cantot trying to get back to the point. And here he goes. The Winston now putting up the bubble shield and a sound barrier to keep him alive. Another boost though onto Hoffa, allowing the Rhino to get as much damage as he can. Here comes the Shatter. Here comes the bomb. And it takes care of the Hammond as he comes on out. Bad day at work here for Fire Falcon. Chiaki though to the high ground again. Redux forced to go on down. But he brings Rahaffa along with him, and he takes care of Do into this one. Redux again giving chase has been so potent with the Hanzo so far. Point and click adventure working in his favor. And one more chance here for Croissant. But can they actually make it? They have to depend on either half-buck Calamitous or maybe go for the Lucius Speed Boost along the way. Artifact though, gonna get tagged on back. Calamitous needs to go for the blink, needs to go for the touch, and he gets it. Overtime now taking away, good blink on forward and back to get rid of Redux and his tracking. Pancit Canton though has the Primal Rage available, and Farfalcon now getting on the board with one. Overtime still ticking away, and that would have been it. But for the Red Squad, they come on back. Chiaki now with the Diva, but doesn't have an ultimate available. But and who would have thunk it? Who would have thunk that we'd be in the scenario where the red team is running out of time after the huge ass time back? But the fight isn't over yet. We have the primary chance from Pancit Canton pushing everyone back. Mills is though able to get the step on, and the Road Dog trying to make someone happen. But that's the game. Team Baguette taking the win, defending the long haul, and that's gonna be the end of that one. 4-3, our final score of the night.
Play of the game.
Sakit ang risk ko. New HOC putakte. What a long fight. So yeah. Thanks for the game.